Hey everybody, Tommy G here, and I am sorry, I'm gonna make a little bit of noise here, but I got a new microphone I'm working here in front of my driving area, and on the new machine, this is my first one, and I need to get to Phoenix. I was gonna go straight there, but I gotta buy a new truck, so I'm gonna get a Freightliner. So the only Freightliner dealer that I know of is Oxnard, California. So I'm gonna pick up this waste paper from Eddie's, the Las Vegas Eddies, bring it down to Oxnard. I'm going to set up the GPS destination and let's see how it goes. Again, if my audio is not great, I'll fix it at some point in the future.
Ready to roll.
We're good there. 2:59 p.m. I think, right? I didn't even see how I was. Here's the truck. Just down the street here in Las Vegas. Had a great trip in Vegas. Generally speaking, oops, I'm gonna have to sleep and get gas, but I think I should be fine getting this load. I shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, leaving the truck dealer here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I did a bunch of flying while I was out here. I think you saw, and even did a flight you didn't see with my friend Barb. Came up in her 172. I missed my spot here, didn't I? Oops, hold on. And we went from Henderson. I sat in the right seat over to North Las Vegas, and then my dispatcher, who retooled that awesome Corsair, brought me back down here. Sorry, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I just did a little bit of repairs. Not much, just get this thing roadworthy again. I don't know if I'm not gonna see something if I hit something. It's because I can't see, because this camera angle is bad for that, and now I don't know which direction to turn. So let's see if I do this. I gotta turn right. Okay, right and then left. Alright, here goes. Oops. It's been a while. Been a while since I drove.
Turn right.
Oh, now he says something. So that's good. I get to drive this truck one more time at least. You know? Let's go ahead and switch the camera back, you know? Back inside. I got my phone GPS is what's showing me around here. The Settle West Hotel on Valley View Boulevard. Things looking great. I mean, yeah, this is my first regular run on my new computer. First run with this microphone, first run on this computer. This is my new 4060. Everything's, obviously super smooth. There's no stutter whatsoever. It looks about as good as it did on my last machine. Although I gotta say, even the draw distance is better. And there is literally no stutter. I think my mirror settings are ultra and everything. I've actually, oddly enough, I've actually driven this in VR more than I have regular on the new machine. But then in regular, I just did a bunch of street capture views for baseball season. Now, so the baseball season,
Stay left and then turn left.
I'm still not sure what's going on with baseball. I'm gonna figure it out really quick though. So either
Turn
Pete's
left.
coming back and we're gonna be playing again and calling, or it's just not happening. So I got to determine what happens if Pete's not coming back soon. Because I don't think I feel like doing it without him. Oops. It wouldn't be the same. And I don't know if I'm even really interested in playing baseball by myself. It's just not. It's not. It doesn't interest me as much. So, it's possible I would do. I have to see. I have to go in and see if you can simulate games or spectate. Because I would be up for spectating, getting the season started, spectating several, and it's having to be like, okay, well, you know, Pete's out. We're both out. They got some other broadcasters to sort of take over for us. In the meantime, you know, until we get back, or not, you know. But then we could at least get. I mean, we prepped for the season. It'd be a shame not to do anything with it. But yeah, so we saw all this from the air. Remember when we did the helicopter ride out over the Luxor there? I forget what they call it here, but this is now we're on the street, driving around through it. I haven't been to this Eddie's in Vegas in a long time, and you know, just by the way, this is where the headquarters of my trucking company here. I headquartered them in. I think I gotta get right up ahead, so I want to be in behind this guy. Ooh, gosh. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm headquartered here in Las Vegas. This is where it all started. It was just a little, you know, shack on a lot when I first got here, and then it was, you know, I brought it up to a regular size 3-bay garage, and now it's a 5-bay garage with fuel and everything. I should have got gas there, because I don't think I paid for the gas there. Look, now here's a new development. You can see the control tower over at McCarran over there. I think you can now deliver to and from, and there's one of those helicopters doing the tour that we did just a little while back. I think you can deliver in and out of McCarran now. I'm not entirely sure, but I think you can. Tonight, such a... Oops, I didn't mean to turn my turn signal on. The amazing Bronco Jelinek.
Stay right, and then turn right.
He is amazing. Next time you're in town, get your tickets.
Turn right.
Although I'm kind of a ooho booho man. And who hasn't seen Lumberjack the musical yet, right? Whoa. Gosh. I am not handling this very well. Kansas awaits you.
Stay left, and then turn left.
It waits for me? I'm trying to see if I could see the airport from here.
Turn left.
Now we're in West Vegas. So quiet, I thought I killed the engine. 8th gear, oh my gosh. I cannot get in the right gearbox. I was trying to turn and see what I could see of the city from back here.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
There's the stratosphere up ahead. At the northern end of the strip.
Stay left.
There's a direct hire. And obviously the eddies. So I'm going to pull in here and get my load.
Here we are.
Man, I should have got
safe and
gas
sound.
before I left town, but I was so quick to get in here, people. That's how good I am. I'm just that quick. Let's go talk to the dispatch. See what they say. Freight market. Yes, we are here. Pick up your waste paper. Take it to Oxnard, California. They need it by Thursday, 2:24 a.m. And it's going to the Page and Price paper in Oxnard. I'm going to take the job.
Drive safe.
I will. All right, where do I pick this thing up, huh? Let's see, this is the one, right? Okay, back around here on the left. Don't want to hit the gas pipes there. That would be very bad, right? Right next to the direct hire. Eddie's in Vegas, man. All my drivers have a... They frequent this Eddie's often. So I don't want to bump the... Also, this is a new setup too with my microphone where I don't want to... It's close to the table. I don't want to bump the table that I have my microphone on. I'll try and do this from my rear view. See if I can without sticking my head out the window. I think I'm lining up on this right.
Let's go.
Oh, look at that. Wow, that's pretty amazing. All right, let's get outside first. Inspect this thing. We check the lights. It's not our trailer, so we have to check the lights. Oh, we gotta hook it up first. All right, we coupled it up there. Then we gotta check the lights. Brake lights work. All that stuff. I guess hazards is H. That's the horn. J? No, whatever. Okay. And while we're outside here, because it's nice out, right? Let's check the waybill. Wednesday, 3:37 p.m. Job income's almost 10 grand. That's pretty good. We don't need rest for a while. We don't need gas for a while. We'll just get on the highway, get out of town. We've been in here a long time, and we need to move. We're leaving Las Vegas, although it's been a great trip. We're gonna pop back inside here, get the air conditioner back on. What is it out there? 90 degrees at 3:38 p.m. All right, so we got everything set and ready. It's got a flatbed of waste paper from Eddie's in Vegas. I got a lot of boxes coming in here. They went through all their stock for a while. These guys are all in-town guys. My dispatcher, who's Corsair, that is, does his shopping at Eddie's here every once in a while. Hold on. Crap.
Turn right.
I'm trying to get my turn signal, but I never got to the button because my wheel was all turned around.
Stay left, and then turn left.
You got it.
Turn left.
There's my turn signal. The police car right here too. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Vegas. I love Vegas, real life and virtual. I love being there, real life and virtual. So I'm gonna miss being in this city here. I'm kind of partial. Making our way out on Koval. Yeah, so the airport looks like it's just on the other end of this
Stay
thing
right,
here.
and then turn right.
Nice stretch limo.
Turn right.
Turn to right on Hacienda. There's a charged. I think maybe one of the first places I ever delivered to. And there's the skyline. Las Vegas Strip.
Stay left,
From
and then turn left.
ground level. Pretty awesome.
Turn left.
And yeah, I mean for anyone who's sort of new to the sim, the original, if you just bought the base game and no DLCs, you get Nevada, California, and Arizona. Arizona was the first DLC released, but it was a free DLC. So you get it. So those three southwestern states.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Absolutely everyone who has American Truck Simulator
Turn left.
has access to Las Vegas, Oxnard, Phoenix, all the places I'm going to be going in the next couple drives. It's Mandalay Bay. They call it Mandela Bay here. Reading Dulles, he stopped at the light. There's our. Oh, we're nicely in the lane. Ooh, I'm a little over the line. Yeah, it's a busy city. There's the control tower at the airport. Helicopter tour flying over there. That's not Jeff's helicopter though. We flew the little Bell, didn't we? But it's a brisk business here. Helicopter tours over Las Vegas. The strip is iconic. I think we're gonna go past the fabulous Las Vegas sign. I think. Yeah, there it is. There it is, the new Mr. Vegas. Uho Buho. Awesome casino. Yeah, look at it. He looks like a goof. Oh yeah, here's the airport right off our left. So drive carefully, come back soon. And that's it. That's exactly where we just took off right over here. There's the executive.
Stay right.
Right, that's the helipad. We took off from that helipad right there. Cool. So you get to see it from another. Yeah, that's if you check Aerosoft. Aerosoft FS4. Oops. We did a helicopter tour over Las Vegas, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. But yeah, the airport right behind us there. What is this one? The Blue Wolf Hotel and Arcade? The Arcade Hotel. Yeah, in real life, my brother-in-law lives under the swinging. Oh, sorry. Killed it. Under the swinging lem there. And when we come out and visit, it's always good times. Actually, he's coming in town.
Stay left and then turn
Here
left.
shortly in May. He's coming in to visit us, which he likes to do on occasion.
Turn left.
Mostly because it's Mother's Day, so he's coming in town to visit his mother. As any good son would. Waiting for our light. Get on the road. Yeah. So as far as the channel goes, I'm trying to think of what I got coming up. I have I mean, obviously got where this comes out, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix is going to release sometime around here. And then it's back to Miami. So I got F1 manager stuff coming up on the channel. Chef Life, a restaurant simulator. I got coming up a couple of those. I really enjoy that. That's the restaurant down in New Orleans. All right, we're on the highway, people. Heading down towards Prim, Arizona. Or I'm sorry, Prim, Nevada. Which I think is coming up on the left up ahead there. And it's 4:25 p.m. Temperature only 85 degrees now. So we head south out of Las Vegas. And I don't know the next time we'll be back, but we were technically there for essentially the entire off season. At least that's where my truck was parked. I went out to Europe for Euro Truck Sim 2 and then made it back here for this. Yeah, I mean, at least I don't know if you see it or not, but for me, my computer's so much faster. There is no stutter anywhere. Sometimes I would have just a little skip, something drew in somewhere. This is not happening now. Speed limit 74. Arcade. Prim, Arizona. Looks like there's like a big stadium off there. Right? I mean, there's stadium lights.
Stay right, and then exit right.
What is that?
Exit right.
Agricultural inspection head. Okay, but I don't have any. I don't have anything agricultural. So it should be easy. Yeah, I've got empty containers. What you gotta do, what you gotta do. Oh my gosh. There's the window. Stop and press the button. Inspection in progress. Inspection finished. Okay, very good. Thank you. Alright, so the next stop I look for, I want it to be a rest stop and a gas station, I think, because I'm going to need both. Because I did not properly prepare for this trip. Oh, please pull in for an... Oh my gosh. Yeah, so, I am going to want to try this in VR then. To do that. And I'll probably post that. Maybe I'll do... Maybe the trip from Oxnard to when I do the trip from Oxnard to Phoenix, I'll do VR and I'll post it. I don't think it looks as good as this. I think really I'm going to be doing this. I mean, actually the quality is going to be pretty darn good, but I think the problem with VR in anything is it's a little too jerky, and you have to run a Steadicam filter after it, which takes some rendering power, takes some time. Like a 15-minute segment could take as many minutes to render. What is going on? I should put my lights on, huh? Where are my lights? Anyway, I think I'm lights. Let's go outside and check. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, they're on. Okay. Sorry. I think the head tracker on this is a lot smoother and not as jerky. So, and I've got my setup here anyway in front of this. I have this big. I have a 40. I mean, it's not big. It's a 43-inch monitor TV on the wall, and that's what I'm using for my driving station anyway. So I don't need the VR for this. Although I will try it. Because I do want to see what the inside of this truck looks like. Although I may have to... I think I'm buying a new truck, so maybe, yeah, I guess we'll see the new truck in VR. Maybe I'll even take you for a tour of it, like, you know, move into the back area, just to show you what that looks like. This one's pretty modest as far as... Yeah, it doesn't have a sleeper, it's just a Mac day cab. Oops, wait. Oh gosh. I wasn't ready for this gear. Speed limit 55. I'm gonna go 55. Set my cruise. Looks like we got good weather though. Good weather coming up here. Yeah, so with Pete being away, I gotta make some plans. It's gonna be plan A, B, and C, right? Plan A is Pete comes back and we continue baseball. Plan B is Pete doesn't come back for a while, so I simulate a bunch of baseball until we come back in. Or plan B, or plan C, Pete's not really coming back for baseball, and we're done. Which I hope is not the case. But if it were, you got to plan for every scenario. I got to figure out what I'm doing there. I've got a lot of other games that I play. Again, the most fun I ever have is with my brother-in-law. There's a lot of other games we play too, so I'm really hoping he's coming back in the somewhat near future. But in the meantime, I do want to do a lot more flying. All right, I've got a rest stop coming up ahead here on the right, and I don't know. It doesn't look like there's any fuel there, so I'm just gonna pass it by. But neat looking sunset out here, huh? I believe we're in California. I think right after Prim, you cross the border into California. So, I mean, we didn't see it, but it's there. I want to switch lanes so this guy can come out without having to slow down or anything like that. He can just pull right in, and he did. Speed limit 70 now. Well, that's for cars. I'm gonna get in front of this guy. Now I should have stayed in my lane to keep distance for that guy. Look at the sun. Man, this new computer is awesome. There's just no stutter. It's just the best. Oh. I got nothing to talk about. I was right before I did this, I was doing the prep practice for the Azerbaijan race, and it took a lot longer than I expected because there was a sprint as part of the setup for it. So I was thinking I should probably just go to bed. I thought, well, no, I'll come on here. I'll just look at my business. Now maybe I'll buy the new truck. And then I look at the business and I realize, I've got 3 of every kind of truck except for the Freightliner. I only have 2 Freightliners. I got 3 of everything else. I thought, well, I want to make it all 3s, so I should get a Freightliner. And I still don't know most of the truck dealerships throughout the country. I don't know what they are. I just know the ones I've actually spotted. And I know you can you can look up on a wiki, try and find out where stuff is, but I didn't. So I'm like, all right, well, I could go up to St. George. I don't remember what's in St. George, Utah, but I don't want to go somewhere not knowing. I thought, okay, the closest one I know about is Oxnard, California. Instead of me just going down to Phoenix, I'll go to Oxnard, and then I'll get the new truck and then head back out to Phoenix. So it's a 2-parter. And I wasn't prepared to do part 1 tonight. I'm tired. I should have been to bed a half an hour ago. And I'm not even on the prep for the race. I wasn't much for conversation. So that's not good when you're broadcasting and trying to show your channel to other people. But I like this. I like this Mac. I'm gonna miss this Mac. So there's food and stuff at Barstow. I don't think I need to stop. I don't think I need to stop in Barstow. Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. It's just like the song. I'm gonna roll through Barstow, California right now. So they got a Dirks. I've been on this road before, although you know what? I've been through Barstow before, a couple times. Like I said, I'm headquartered in Las Vegas, so I've been driving this for years, this game. And so I must have come through Barstow a half dozen times. However, I can't tell if this is considered new road or not, because the California rework. I don't think I've been to California since they reworked the whole state. So I guess the sort of the virtual backstory is I haven't been here so long. There's been a lot of changes to stuff. Bakersfield in a mile. I've always liked Bakersfield. I like the the southern central California towns.
Stay left.
Oh, left, okay. Well, left and then right, right? South of San Bernardino. I can't get over. It's telling me to get right, but I can't. I got cars passing me on the right. I gotta get around there. That's gonna be hard to... Okay, now I can get behind this guy. Nobody behind him.
Stay left.
See, this would have been a good spot to spend the night. No, I'm good. I've got... Let's see, if we go... Wait, hold on a second. If we go to my... Say I got like a tablet, right? That's my tablet off here. Maybe I should have stopped there for fuel, because I'm looking at that map and I don't see much going on. Sorry, people. Come on in. Yeah, I'm looking at that map down there and I don't see a whole lot coming in. San Bernardino 38. I have to take the next available stop that I can. Because I am going to have a problem. I may have set myself up for a problem by missing that last fuel and rest stop. Cajon Summit, 4,200 feet, I think it said. And now we're going to come down the other side, so I'm going to just be on the brakes. Alright, so when I get to East LA, that's where I'm gonna pull over for food and rest. It's twilight here. The sun sets. This guy keeps pumping his brakes. I'm not going that fast. Is it Cajon? Cajon Pass? Watch for wildlife between dusk and dawn. That's now. Oh, that's another thing too. Yeah, I want to get back into hunting some more again too. And especially now that I got the new PC. I had picked up
left.
Hunting Simulator 2, and I had some stuttering issues on it with my old machine, and I was surprised because I didn't think the graphics looked super powerful. I don't know if it's very well optimized.
Then exit right.
But I know it's going to run like a dream on this machine, so it'll be neat to go
right.
hunting in Texas and in Colorado. I mean, I know I could already hunt in Colorado, but it'll be neat to go hunting in Texas. Down by San Antonio. So back when I'm in Texas... Wait, now I gotta get off to spend the night.
Stay left.
I don't want to stay left, actually. I want to go right because I gotta spend the night. So I'm gonna get off at Milliken Avenue.
Finding new route.
So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get off at Milliken so that we could spend the night here in Los Angeles.
Stay left and then turn left. Turn left.
Corona, I'm turning right. I know you said turn left, Doug, but... Oops. I like that pickup truck.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
So it looks like there's a NAF off to the right there. So I want to just keep going straight.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Not yet.
Okay, let's find a new route.
I think I want to go down here.
Recomputing.
Take this right.
Recomputing.
Oh gosh.
Make a U-turn.
Alright,
Never mind.
here's where I want to
I'll
be.
find a new route.
So I'm going to
Make
get
a U-turn when
fuel
possible.
here. And then I'm going to spend the night over there, I think. Alright. Let's get in and get her done. Ooh, that's a bit of a stop, isn't it? Alright, let's get outside and fill this thing up. Look at all this cardboard crying out loudly. Oops. With a two for $5 ultimate burger. Come on. 2 ultimate burgers for $5 at the WP. I don't even, you know what, folks? I don't even know what the WP is. This is a new fuel station that I've never heard of. How's it possible? How's this even possible? Okay, let's go back here again. Alright, they're around and on the left. Okay. Start this thing up. Alright, let's find me a parking spot. The WP. Do I know a WP? I don't think I've been to a WP before. Alright, so how are these guys parking? I think it's a parking up ahead that I want to do. If I could pull straight through. Nobody coming around this way. That would be ideal. If I can go through one and out the other side, and I can. I want to get in between these two guys. Or gals. You never know. And we are going to spend the evening in Los Angeles, even though it's blowfish country. Alright, there we go. Power it down. Turn my lights off. Get out. We're going to go to a nearby hotel there. So we're going to park the truck and go to that hotel. Spend the evening in, I guess this is East Los Angeles. Hold on now. A little rain in Southern California. Let's take a look, see where we're at. To get to Oxnard, we got to drive just north and west. So we're northeast Los Angeles. We're going on the 101 all the way down. Shouldn't be that bad of a time. Let's see if we go to a waybill again. They need it by Thursday, 2:24 a.m. Expected Thursday, 2:24 a.m. It's 7:25. We're 5 hours late. I did not expect that. I guess the problem was that I wasn't fully rested. We shouldn't have spent the night here. But I wasn't paying attention, so I pay the price. How'd you like a nice discount? They were going to spend $10,000, but when you're like 12 hours late, we may end up getting a couple $100. May end up comping the whole stupid thing. Tell you people, what the heck? Where am I? I mean, I know where I am, but how do I get out of here? Did I have my wipers on? I did, right? 7-something a.m. We're gonna enjoy the trip. We're not gonna worry about no deadline or any of that stuff. I'm my own boss. Normally you'd say your boss would be yelling at you. I am the boss. And I'm fine with me. WP would stop in there for some provisions. Taco Kingdom. Pick one of those up, put it back there, put it in a warm. I don't have a warmer. I'm just a day tripper. I needed to stay in a LA hotel. I'm just going across. I hope nobody's here. Gotta make our left here. Leave my trailer in the other lane there for a little bit. Oh no, I gave him room. Okay.
Turn left.
Oh, this is embarrassing. We'll be late to Oxnard. Well, we're gonna make sure that when we get to Oxnard, we get rest and fuel. So when we pick up a load to Phoenix, we won't have a problem. And hopefully, there's a load in Oxnard going to Phoenix. I'm gonna guess it's about a 50% chance that there's a load in Oxnard going to Phoenix. But I'm very confident that there's a load in Oxnard going somewhere in Arizona. And from there we can get to Phoenix if it was not straight away. So let's just hope for the best, shall we? We're gonna get all the lights, every last one. This is gonna be painfully slow getting on here. Yeah, my friend Matt has lived in Southern California here for decades now. He's moving back to the Illinois area, which is both exciting and depressing.
Stay left, then turn left.
But I mean, you know, depressing in the sense that he's leaving this beautiful
Turn left.
place with all this awesome weather for Illinois. But good in the sense that, you know, he's got a lot of people back here. So, including myself. I mean, come on. If you're going to come from California back to Illinois, you're going to do it for Tommy G. So, hold on. Yeah, you go ahead and go there, buddy. That was a good move. Alright, we're getting on here. Back on the highway. Yeah, rain doesn't last that long down here in the desert. It's nice to get things clean. That was actually a good move. And we're on the 10. The 10 to the 101, right? Because we're going to go north, like around Burbank and all that stuff. Oops. Pretty neat. Okay, there's Los Angeles. Alright, so we want to go
Stay
west
left.
into this lane here. Oh, you're kidding me. Detour? Can we just go around? Can we just get off and go down the other side? I sure hope.
Finding new route.
Because a car fire really does that. I think we can. I sure hope we can. Boy, this would make things even worse. San Diego left lane. I don't want to go to San Diego, that's for sure. I'm coming over, guy. I gave him fair warning. There's LA. How do I get back on the highway here? All right, we're heading towards LA a little bit here. Yeah, Blowfish, these guys. Blowfish are always a great team. Yeah, we picked up Lad Bradwick from the Blowfish. He left there, came to play with us, didn't make the playoffs.
then turn right.
I think the Blowfish did make the playoffs, but I can't remember if he let them, or if they let him go, or if there was some issue. But he's a Texas Rambler now. So there, LA. Take that. Speed limit 55. I could slow down a little bit here.
Stay left.
Got my cruise on at 58. Alright, just a little bit of a detour. I think this is kind of new. Yeah, because we're going. Yeah, you didn't used to be able to go this close to the city. You didn't used to be able to see downtown LA this close. So this is kind of cool. Van Nuys. Oops.
Stay left.
That's pretty neat. Can I get a picture of that? Screenshot? What is that? I don't know. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Media, let's just take photo mode. Los Angeles skyline. I get a photo picture for that? Or a picture award? I didn't even know it. I didn't know I was there. What did he say? What did he say to go left or right? Straight, okay.
Stay left.
Wait, let me go to map real quick. Oh, it is a picture. Look at that. I didn't even know about it. Oh, and there's a thing up ahead there, but I'm not going to get to see it, I don't think. I'm sorry, I usually don't pull myself out of the scene like that, but yeah, here's Los Angeles. After the rework, this is pretty impressive. Yeah, because now we would be heading out of North LA. Santa Monica would be off to our left.
Stay left.
Where the Overdogs used to play. That's where the Blowfish play now. Swagger Center. And yeah, this is pretty. Well, I got a little bit of start there, right? A little skip on this machine. That's amazing. There really must be something going on. My clock must have just passed into midnight. That must be it. Yeah, because here we are. Okay, so Santa Monica, technically. Well, there's a plane flying over the beach. That's kind of cool. What kind of plane, though? Is it an old warbird? I can't see. This is all burned down in real life out here. This is new even in game. This is like the you know what this is? Oh gosh, Palisades are the. Yeah, all these houses would have burned. California Incline. Oops. But yeah, a lot of Blowfish fans out here. All right, let's see. Let me get going. We're heading up towards Oxnard. Yeah, my friend's Santa Barbara. We're not going to make it that far, I don't think. Right? I don't think we passed through Santa Barbara in a game here, do we? At least he's there for now. Let's see what my map says as far as. Yeah, I think Oxnard is east of Santa Barbara anyway. That's like an extra 300 up ahead there. Oxnard, San Francisco. Driving up the 101 up the coast, Ventura County line. Ventura Boulevard. There's the beach. That's why you come to SoCal. Why else would you come to SoCal? Pretty neat. Thornhill Bronco, something or other. We went to, when I was out there, when my friend first moved out there, we went to Matador Beach. A lot of fun. I think I see Oxnard. Good people. Sorry, I'm panning all over, but I'm just trying to check the scenery here, and I don't know when eventually I'm going to need to turn right or left or what. Let's see if I go to my bigger map there. Okay, I'm going to need to be turning right, so I'm going to get in this lane. Oxnard city limit, here we are. There we go. Went on up to Oxnard, California. This is a longer trip than I had hoped for thus far. We've got some shifting going on. I'm not turning here. I'm going to make the next turn, but let's get situated. I will go straight. Oh, I got a little bit more room. I got more room here. Let me pull up. It looks like over the bonnet or over the top. Fishtail services. Here's the SoCal drivers out here. All Blowfish fans. Off the side here. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this Mack truck. There we are sitting in traffic. I'm waiting to see the guy in front of me go. Come on, people. What's the traffic here? All right, there now he's going. Crossing 5th Street here. We made it.
Stay right. And
Make
then
our
turn
next
right.
turn here.
Turn right.
McTerra's Ranch? Is that right? Yeah, McTerra's Ranch. AI Automotive. There's a Freightliner. That's where I'm buying my truck, people.
Stay left and then turn left.
I will. Can and will do. Page and Price
Turn
paper.
left.
Page and Price, a good company. It's no 4.2 print, but it's it's the next best thing. Don't tell them I said that. Wait a minute, what? Yeah, okay, I'm coming in here, right? That's off down the left up ahead, alright.
It's all over now.
Here's dispatch. I'm gonna put the windows down. It's a little louder, but not too bad. There's my spot. I can pull straight in. I don't even have to back into it. Like that right there. There we go. Look at that. Let's get outside, talk to the irate receiving team who's like, hey, yeah, you're supposed to be here like a long time ago, tough guy. I say, guess what? I got you a discount. You're gonna be happy about this. Check this out. I'm gonna give you $6,200 off. Huh? You only pay me $2,800. I said, all right. I said, who's looking out for you? I gotta go to the map, the world map. I'm gonna go next door to the truck place. I'm gonna call her quits there because on my next episode I'm gonna buy that new Troca So let's go there real quick.
Time to hit the road.
Yeah, I'm sorry this was such a boring episode with me talking. And it was funny. I was listening to Pete. My brother-in-law was telling me about one. He was... What did he have? He was... Oh, yeah. By the way, check out Pete _J on YouTube. He's trying to monetize this year, so we need subscribers. Head on over there and check out my brother-in-law. He was watching back something. I forget which game it was. Or simulator. I think it was like a motorcycle mechanic simulator or something. And he said, "Yeah, I didn't even publish it." So he said, "I was bored. I was bored listening to it." He said, "I just couldn't do that to my subscribers."
Ready to turn right.
I said, "I admire. Oops, I admire that." Engine, you know what I mean?
Turn right.
Oxnard. It's been a while since I've been in Oxnard. I'm pretty sure Oxnard looked different as well. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to end up first, I'm going to refurb this thing. Not like, you know, nothing serious, but I'm going to get it, I'm going to repair it enough to give a good truck to my team service recommendations. Confirm. Oh, I guess I don't have any. 5%. What if I do the tire? What if I click the tires? $45.50 total to pay $224. Okay, I got new tires. That's good. That's all right. All right. Works for me. I'm going to turn around back this thing. Well, I won't turn around. For my next episode here. Did I put that window up already? I guess I did. Put the windows up. Turn that off, and I'm going to go here and buy this Freightliner first thing in the next episode. Alright, so thanks for watching, folks. Come back next time. I'll get a new Freightliner. We'll get down to Phoenix, and I'll be a little bit more interesting next time. Thanks. Sorry about that. Talk soon. Bye now.